have collections, a charge off, a bankruptcy, an eviction, student loans with late payments, or maybe a repossession on your report, there is a cheat code that can get them removed without you waiting 7 long years. And this cheat code has gotten results like this, and like this. And if you're not implementing this strategy, it's gonna cost you 7 long years. See, this cheat code I'm gonna share with you, I usually implement it in round 7, but Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax sometimes like to ignore the law. So you have to hit them a different way. And I want to show you how to knock them out. All right, so round 6 was with Metro 2, the FCRAs, the attorney, like all the different things that we did, right? Now round 7 is all about Metro 2 violations, right? Just Metro 2 compliance that Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, right? They have to abide by these compliance procedures, okay? So all we're gonna be disputing is just based off of Metro 2 compliance. So what we wanna do is go back to what we've been doing, which is the ChatGPT, right? We're gonna go back, open up our previous history with what we've been doing. So now what we wanna do is just create a letter based off of just Metro 2 compliance or violations, okay? That's the only thing we're gonna be doing so we can hit them with stuff that they're supposed to be already following according to the law, right? So Metro 2 compliance, let me share this tab. So now what we wanna do is say, now create a letter with only Metro 2 violations that will increase my chances to delete this account from my credit report, right? We just want the Metro 2, everything with Metro 2 compliance, okay? Got it below is pure Metro 2 base deletion demand letter. No FCRA citations, no mixed arguments. This is written exactly how Metro 2 compliant auditors and furniture compliant teams think. This letter attacks data integrity, logical validation, and certification failure. With Metro 2 fails, verification collapse. When Metro 2 fails, verification collapse and deletion becomes the lowest risk option. I also followed preferred dispute letter structure, clean, organized, notice of Metro 2 non-compliance and demand for deletion, okay? We're gonna copy this, okay? So let's break this down of which this letter looks like. So this letter is a formal notice of Metro 2 compliance violation related to the above reference account currently appearing on my Experian credit file. This account fails multiple mandatory Metro 2 logical validation and consistency requirements, rendering it unverifiable, unreliable, and non-certifiable under Metro 2 reporting standards. All right, so this is the standards that Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax must follow, which they're required, what they have to do. Because the data structure itself is defective, this account cannot be accurately maintained or verified and must be deleted immediately, okay? Shoot, when you print this letter off, hey, circle that, you know what I'm talking about, highlight that on your credit report, on your letter. Print that letter off, hey, must be deleted. Highlight it, circle it, underline it, okay? Outdated and incorrect data structure. The following Metro 2 violations remain present after prior disputes and alleged verification attempts. These are systematic data failures, not consumer disagreements, all right? We're not arguing based off of just theory. This is based off of facts. Violations, account level. Number 1, contradictory payment status reporting. Metro 2 fields involved. Violations, account is reported as current, simultaneously reported elsewhere as 120 days delinquent. Amount past due is reported as 0. Monthly payment reported inconsistently, $0 versus $58. Metro 2 requirement violated. Payment status must logically align with the past due and monthly payment fails, as an account cannot be current and delinquent at the same time. nor can delinquency exist with a $0 past due amount. All right, let's hit them with, you already know, one jab. All right, number two, invalid monthly payment coding for an open installment account. Metro 2 fields involved: account type, monthly payment amount, compliance condition, violations. All right, account is reported as open plus installment. Monthly payment reported as $0 without a valid deferment condition coding. So Metro 2 requirement violated. Installment accounts must report a valid monthly payment account unless a properly coded deferment or forbearance condition is present. No such complaint coding appears. All right, number three, here's the third violation. Amount past due field conflicts. Metro 2 fields involve amount past due, payment status, violation, amount past due reported as 0, delinquency status report simultaneously. If an account reflects delinquency, the amount past due cannot be $0. This is a direct Metro 2 logical validation failure. Hey, it failed, all right. I'm talking about number four. Here's the next way we can get this account removed. Invalid long-term reporting. All right, Metro 2 field involved. Terms, duration, account type, violation. Loan terms reported inconsistently, 0 months versus 240 months. Metro 2 requirement violated. Installment loan must report a valid non-zero term duration. A 0-month installment loan is not permissible under Metro 2 standards, okay? All right, number five, chronological date conflicts. Metro 2 fields involved. Date of last payment, date last active, payment status, right? Violation. Date of last payment activity does not align with the reported payment status or delinquency timeline. So here's the Metro 2 requirement violated. Dates must logically correspond with payment status. All right, chronology inconsistent, invalid data integrity and verification. All right, y'all see it, right? So number six, all right, improper deferment reporting. Metro 2 fields involved, special comment code, compliance condition code, payment status. All right, all this is like very important. We might think this is not important because we probably don't understand, but according to Metro 2 standards and according to their requirements, all this stuff that's being reported on your report is important. It must be a certain type of way. All right, so violation indicates student loan, the payment deferment, non-compliant deferment condition code presents delinquency and payment data still reported. Metro 2 requirements violated. Deferment status requires specific condition codes to suppress payment and delinquency reporting. Text comments alone are insufficient and non-compliant. Number seven, all right, balance exceeds high credit without supporting coding. Metro 2 fields involved. Current balance, high credit violation. Current balance exceeds high credit. No explanatory coding to justify fees or capitalization. Metro 2 requirement violated. Balance and high credit must maintain a logical consistency unless properly coded adjustments are present. Our demand for action due to Metro 2 compliance failures outlined above. This account cannot meet Metro 2 certification or verification standards. Continued reporting of logically inconsistent data violates data integrity requirements. I'm formally demanding the following things, right? Immediate deletion of this account from my expand file. Written confirmation that this account has been permanently removed. No further reporting of unverifiable Metro 2 data. All right, this notice is provided to allow Experian the opportunity to resolve a documented Metro 2 compliance failure without. Please govern yourself accordingly. All right, so sincerely, your signature, your printed name, right? So copy this letter, open up a Google Doc, fill out everything, make sure everything is, got your name, got your address, got your date of birth, got the last four of your social. Send this letter in, certified, right? Add your 3 forms of identifications. Okay, very important. Driver's license, proof of residency, water bill, light bill, cell phone bill, account statement, insurance, whatever has your name and address on it. Also, the third verification, social security card, passport, another way to verify this is actually you. So Experian, TransUnion, Equifax can actually do their job, so it won't get kicked back, okay? And you already know what to do if it does get kicked back, okay? And from there, you're gonna send that letter off certified. We're gonna create another letter for TransUnion. Remember, send it the same thing, same exact process. Create a letter for TransUnion. And then we're gonna create a letter for Equifax. Print that off, send it certified, okay? We're in round 7. Now, hopefully, we got some more, send these letters off. Remember, you have to wait 30, 35 days, okay? Hopefully, you got some accounts removed, some more accounts removed from your report. Once you waited that time, you got some more deletions, you taking care of your credit card debt, you should see an improvement, because like I said before, it's gonna be like up, down, hopefully consistently going more upwards now of you taking care of your credit card debt, you taking care of these accounts getting removed off your report, and you should see an increase of your credit score, consistently going up by this round, okay? Now, as you're doing this process, like I said before, we already know, don't get upset. It's part of the process. We already know Experian, TransUnion, Equifax is gonna quote unquote say verified, all right? This is why, we're documenting everything. We have copies of everything. And so, like I said before, you might have to talk to a lawyer if by the end of, 12 rounds, you don't get these accounts removed from your credit report, right? You did a year of consistent disputing. Now you might have to talk to a lawyer, and we'll talk about, what you should be doing, what you should not be doing, whatever the case may be. But for right now, we're just going through the flow of getting these accounts removed or sending them the letters, doing what is required, doing everything we need to do to knock the credit bureaus out, to get Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, and consistency, persistent, and discipline. All right, it's gonna help us. Now I'm gonna show you what you need to do next in the next round, because like I said before, you already know they're gonna play crazy. So don't be frustrated, don't be upset. Just know that, hey, this part is part of the process, and we're just doing what we're doing that's required. We're taking care of our part of making sure we're paying things on time, making sure what we got to do. But as we already know, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax is going to play crazy. They're going to act like whatever, but we're not going to, give up throughout this whole entire process. Now, I want to give you access to my 700 plus blueprint strategy completely for free. No matter where you are, I want to help you go from where you are now to where you want to be, whether that's a house or maybe a car, or maybe you want to get access to $100,000 in business funding. It doesn't matter. I want to show you how to get there. All you have to do is click right here, watch this video, and break down the entire thing.